Set to run. Racing, Paddy Cack Gem stepped out nicely there. Wider up to Bigtime Runnings, trying to go forward, and Jayday matches this early leader. They'll be followed through then by around the outside, Bigtime Amelia. Allegro Cody's closer in. Further back in the race then is Bigtime Shaker now. Bigtime Runnings has got back. So's Power Crusade, and you know Nathan. Down comes Paddy Cack Gem and scores in the first from Bigtime Amelia. Allegro Cody, Jayday fourth to go by. Followed through then by Bigtime Shaker, and beside that then was Power Crusade. Back towards the tail there, you know Nathan. Set now. Racing, Bigtime Vanessa anticipated beautifully. Goes out towards the lead with Rubbed Out and Corborn Brandy and Crazy Kicker out wide. Corborn Muzzer sneaking through the inside. Followed through then by Opower Gale. Bigtime Talker a long way off them, sneaking past that chip off block. Down the back goes Bigtime Vanessa by 4. Second is Rubbed Out at the moment, giving chase with Corborn Brandy, the outside of Corborn Muzzer. Further back in the pack then we've got Opower Gale. The others are chasing shadows here. It's a shadow of Bigtime Vanessa a long way in front here. Oh, it probably eases up to about 5 lengths at the line from Rubbed Out just second there on Corborn Muzzer. Followed through then by Corborn Brandy. Crazy Kicker was beside that. The third on the card here tonight at Hat-Trick Raceway, Wanganui. Ready to go, favourite the 5, nearly there. Racing, Yeboah midfield away, King's Calls out well, Corborn Midgets out well. Bigtime Red Foo drives hard the inside, and Thunderation's trying to follow it through too. So Bigtime Red Foo leads by a couple of lengths. Yeboah comes after it, followed through then by Thunderation, Corborn Midget, King's Call. Further back the 6, the 7, the 8. Down comes Bigtime Red Foo, scores. Yeboah, nice return to the track, second. Thunderation third to go by. Then we had Power Tomo. Might have nutted off King's Call there behind them. We had Corborn Midget, and well back to Polly Cracker and Angie Zah. Racing, Bigtime Paddy dwelt at the start, and he's going to have to push his way through here, and Corborn Buckle the Stayer goes to the lead from CIA, and Bigtime Paddy switched out around that and allowed Gunner Blue Blood through the inside. They'd be followed around then by World Freak Show. Behind that to Power Shiloh, and further back in the race then to Zipping Ringo, and Corborn Sense has gone to the back of the pack. It's Gunner Blue Blood found its way to the front here. Bigtime Paddy round the outside, CIA still there, Corborn Buckle still there, World Freak Show as well. Gunner Blue Blood, he's strong. Can he withstand for the bookies? Corborn Buckle comes out at Gunner Blue Blood or Corborn Buckle. Bigtime Paddy's only third. Next to go by then we had CIA, World Freak Show. They're all fairly close to par with Shiloh. Behind them then to Zipping Ringo. And last of all was Corborn Sense. Racing, Bigtime Blue beaten out here by Bigtime Basher and Holly Blue Blood. Basher goes to the lead, and driving hard the inside is Blue, who checks off the heels of the leader. Corborn El Paso wheels around the outside, then Corborn Kaz, Holly Blue Blood. Further back in the race, coming to the corner, increasing Homebush Rocky, Demand Blue Blood. Bigtime Basher in from Bigtime Blue and Corborn El Paso, Corborn Kaz. Further back in the race then to increasing Holly Blue Blood, Demand Blue Blood and Homebush Rocky. Racing, Bigtime Caleb out just moderately here, and one of the best away there would have been Bigtime Sophie. Brilliant Ashley the inside. Brilliant Ashley goes to lead from Bigtime Sophie. Oh, there's trouble there. Getting a run through now is Feel the Force, Big Time Caleb, but they've got to chase down this leader. Back behind those runners then to Homebush Page, Power Smoke. Down they come. Lasting Brilliant Ashley there from Feel the Force and Big Time Caleb in a rough race here. They'll be followed back and behind them then by Corborn Dora. Homebush Page, Power Smoke was back with them. Zipline Margin, Big Time Sophie and Strife. Racing, Jojo jumps beautifully the inside, and Big Time Phantom is a bit slow midfield here. Going to the first bend though, Big Time JJ shows the speed and goes to the lead from Big Time Light, followed through then by Jojo. Round the outside is Blackjack Man. Big Time Phantom settles fifth and with a bit to do. Corbin Foxy next through then Meteor Veg and Phantom Way. Big Time JJ running along well here by 4 lengths on Big Time Light. Jojo over on the outside then to Blackjack Man. Big Time JJ, don't have to go back further. Big Time JJ getting tired. Jojo over the top. Jojo from Big Time JJ just second. On Big Time Light then Big Time Phantom fourth, followed through by Phantom Way charged home, then Corborn Foxy, Meteor Veg and Blackjack Man. And the lure is on the move. And we're ready to go, set. The racing, Dream Zone fires out beautifully here, and Arinka Darcy is away about fourth, so it's Dream Zone Khaleesi going with it too. They'd be followed through then by Cool Rhythm working into the race. The outside of that to Corborn Stick, You're the Best starting to make ground, then Arinka Darcy back towards the rear. Brilliant Jayday and Homebush Skip. Dream Zone kicks hard, she gets her win from Cool Rhythm. Third to go by there was Khaleesi, then we had You're the Best out wide. A little bit closer in then to Arinka Darcy. Then Corborn Stick, who was hampered up the straight. Brilliant Jailer and Homebush Skip. Racing, Harkin and Bale out nicely. Kirkham Kylie beats him out the pair. They share up the pace. Over on the outside, Hawkesbury Fever, Stole Me Cars trying to get around the outside and a wee bit closer in here. Power Crystals booting into the race as well. Further back then to Corborn Frost, Big Time Summer and Big Time Rain missed the kick. Round the corner, Kirkham Kylie, Harkin and Bale are the downgraded specials. They're in. Kirkham Kylie best from Harkin and Bale. And gee, they gapped the others. Corborn Frost has finished third. And then a good line up in behind them. We had Big Time Summer, Power Crystal, Stole Me Car, Hawkesbury Fever, Big Time Rain. Racing, Allegro Gun came out firing, but Big Time Jason has come with them, and they match Modus to the first bend. Big Time Fly just tucked back in behind these runners, is followed through then by Big Time Thinker. Through on the inside then to Watch My Backs, followed around by Big Time Bell. Outside of that to Absinthe Minded. Last of all is Big Time Power. Down the back goes the gun by 3 lengths on Big Time Jason. Watch My Back sneaking through the inside there of Big Time Flyer. Further back on the race then Big Time Bell runs on with Big Time Thinker. Allegro Gun in front, trying to close it down. Big Time Jason, Watch My Back. Allegro Gun from Big Time Jason, Watch My Back. Big Time Bell late into fourth, followed across then by Absinthe Minded. Behind those runners to Big Time Power, Big Time Flower dropped out, and Big Time Thinker. Racing now, Big Time Opal, slow to go tonight and in trouble, leading out Allegro Lass and Cheap Shot Maddie over on the outside, and going past them, Daisy Lara to take up the lead. Back and forth spot then is Boxer Fluffies, Big Time Jane back and behind that. Big Time Opal is no chance, nor is Scooters Rose or Big Time Alley in the straight, sprinting well clear. Daisy Lara to score here on Cheap Shot Maddie. Third to go by was Big Time Jane just on Box of Fluffies, and they'd be followed through then. Racing Bigtime Blackie out reasonably well, so over. It's come out fast, and El's Girl is there as well. Round the outside, it's the Lovely. Between runners there, Corborn Crowy. Rocky Foxtrot's got back tonight, back with them all in Berlin, and Douche up to the corner. Wee bit awkward round the corner, so over. It's still in front of Bigtime Blackie. Corborn Crowy slingshots them to the inside and scores. Corborn Crowy, so over at Bigtime Blackie. It's the Lovely fourth, followed through then by All in Berlin. Rocky Foxtrot, Douche, and El's Girl.